Hey there, Rudy. Hey there, Rudy. How you doing? Get this off. I'm gonna go with my old setup. There we go. Okay, there we go. How's it going, man? You doing all right today? Okay. I got all my settings there. Oh, well, thank you. It's a black and white head. Get this switched around over here a little bit. You guys okay with this view here? If not, I could do the close-up on the jig. Do I sell the heads? No, not right now. We're not set up to do that. I wish we were. I just can't make enough heads to keep up with what I have going, you know. I could barely keep up with what I got. I make fishing lures. That's what I do. Sometimes I'll pour heads. Sometimes I'm painting. And sometimes I'm tying like I'm doing now. I'm pretty boring. You don't want to see me. If you see me, you may get addicted. You don't want to get addicted. But that's what I do. I make fishing lures. This here's a 1/16 ounce. It's called our Mad Shad. Appreciate everybody coming in. Hang out, kick back. This here is the Mad Shad. Hey there, Dalton. How are you doing? I got your membership package ready to ship out tomorrow morning. They're doing good, good. Oh, good. Yep. Hopefully it'll be to you in a couple of days. And you're getting one of the new stickers too, so we got a few new stickers coming out. I hope you're doing good. What's the weather like out there in Georgia? Today we got a pretty close to 70 today, I bet. We're going to be back in the 70s tomorrow. Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, the weather here is nice too. Today would have been a good fishing day. I'm going to try to get out on Saturday. I imagine we're going to have a lot of people out there fishing this weekend. I got to do the Barbie doll after this color. I ran out and played with my grandson for a little bit. I'll be back in. I'm not going to work late tonight. Last night I worked till it's about 8 o'clock last night. A fisherman? Yes, I am. I've been a Christian since I was 20, pretty much 22. Then I became a pastor not that long after. Was a pastor for about 20, 27, 28 years. Wasn't that great of a pastor. I did what I could. I wanted to taper down a little bit, so that's why I cut it like that. Somebody here? Thought I heard a car door out there. Hey there, Brandon. Welcome in. Appreciate everybody in here. Yeah, I got the St. Patty Day jig tied up. I have them over there in packages. I did one special for Oklahoma uh, Dirt Outdoors. He ordered a mystery jig box, and he's going to be getting this one here with eyes. He ordered a mystery box with eyes on it. All the other ones are going to be they're not going to have eyes on them. We're going to get those on the website here. I don't know. They may be on the website already. If not today, tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, they do. The hmm, I thought I saw someone walking out there. Yeah, they. If you do get the membership, you're going to get one of those packs there. If not, if you get it, in the next couple of days, you'll probably get one of the other colors. But we got a couple of new colors coming out. Oh yeah, it's a good that color is going to be great for murky water. So with the membership packages, we're going to try to put like a new lure in there every month, and you guys should be getting them before everybody else like puts an order in for them. Is that the Gizavi? Gizavi? Thanks for coming in, buddy. Gonna fishing in Wisconsin. Pity Pat, how's it going, Pity Pat? Um, Color combination here today is the Mad Shad. I'll bring you guys in a little bit closer in just a bit. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go up here. There we go. This is the Mad Shad. This is our number 3 best-selling lure from 2023. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Yep, fish candy. You got that right. Hi there, Kalel. Don't really use jigs. I'm more of a crankbait guy. Yeah, these are for crappie. You can catch bass with them, but they're more so for crappie and white bass, things like that. We get some people they fish their pond their farm ponds, and they'll use these lures for their farm ponds. Got a lot of lures to tie up. I'm not going to get it all done tonight. I'll be tying all day tomorrow too. Yeah, they'll work for big mouth bass. Yeah, I at times I'll fish for sand bass, and I'll put like a popping cork on my line, and I'll suspend this. Oh, I hear my grandson in the backyard. Um, he's out there screaming and yelling. Uh, I'll put like a bobber about 16, 24 inches from the lure. I'll cast it out and pop it. And while I'm doing that, a lot of times I'll catch largemouth bass that way. I don't go out targeting largemouth anymore. I mainly go for sand bass and crappie. The purpose of a popping cork, and let me grab one here. I have one around here somewhere. Where do I have a popping cork? Here, I have one here. Okay, this one has a rattle on it. This one has it where you could put yourself, what you call a slip knot through it, on your line and put yourself a slip knot there or a bobber stop. And it does rattle, and it's cupped right there. It has a cup on there. And so as you're reeling it, you pop it. And what this does, it kind of goes under the water. It makes a popping sound, and it'll splash. And it'll let the bass know that there's like maybe a fish, uh, feeding, or also maybe, kind of struggling. And the white bass or the largemouth bass, they'll approach it. You ran off this morning before you could answer. What is a good rod to go ice fishing for pike? How long of a pole are you wanting for pike? We have a 4 foot pole, and it's our Flowcast Ninja rod. It's a 4 foot pole. You can go ice fishing with it. You know, I don't know what size rod you use. I've never gone ice fishing, but I've uh, had to knock holes in ice. But yeah, I had to take care of a phone call earlier when I was doing my live. But we do have a 4 foot pole, and some people use it for ice fishing. And it's you can feel everything on there. But and again, I've never gone ice fishing personally, like real ice fishing where you're walking on the ice. Uh, and I've never gone pike fishing. But we've had a bunch of people catch really nice fish with our rods ice fishing. Yeah, here in Oklahoma, we don't get the ice like that. Oh, Kansas fishing. He comes in here under his wife's account, Crystal Dwyer. He got to go ice fishing this year, and I think they were catching trout and crappie. But that our little 4 foot pole, it could take it could catch big fish with it. We've had people catch 5, 10 pound catfish with that pole. They're not intentionally trying to catch catfish, but they've caught some big fish with them. You're welcome. This is the Mad Shad. Again, this is our third most selling jig from 2023. Our number one jig is the Shiner. Our number two jig is the Slick Trick, which is a blue head, silver body, and a chartreuse tail with silver flashing. Our number four color is the Habanero, which is orange, black, and chartreuse. How many more? Just three more of these. How are you doing there, Tanique? I forgot where you're at. Oh yeah, the habanero looks good too. I imagine you live up north because you mentioned ice fishing. We do have our circle hooks on sale. We have them in a 5/0 all the way to a 10/0. You buy one pack, you get a pack for free. Oh, Arizona. My dad has a little girl, and when I take him back to Tennessee, was thinking about getting the things to go. Oh, cool. That's awesome. How many kids do you have? I have three kids. I got a set of twins that are 26, I believe. Yeah, 26. My youngest is going to be 23 this year. Kids are getting old. They're getting old too fast. Imagine in just a few years, they'll be 30 years old. Yeah, it is nice. I was up there almost 2 years ago. I flew up to Washington, D.C. It'll be 2 years in April. And went up there to meet with a fella. And then we drove down to Alabama and we had to drive through Tennessee. And it is pretty out that way. Really pretty. Oh yeah. Oh, they're out of the house. Yeah. Were you sad when they left, or were you like happy? A lot of people are they have mixed feelings. In some ways, I was kind of happy, but man, I know the world out there is a pretty cruel place. But we raised our kids right. At least we think we raised them right. So I'm gonna show you guys sometime, and I don't have time right now, but there's a way to cheat. You have a long feather. There's a way to do a wrap, and then you fold it over, and there's a way to dress it to where you can make it look like it's more full. And if you're running low on marabou, it's a good way to somewhat, you know, in case you're in an emergency. You don't have to use a whole lot of marabou to make them. It's just sometimes a little bit of a hassle trimming them to make them look, you know, perfect. Hey there, Remington. How's it going there, big guy? Doing good. Yeah, tomorrow's Friday already, man. Friday. There we go. Thank you there. Everything's going pretty good here. Pontoon Jody, how you doing there? I was watching your videos on for CatCon. Oh, good. Yeah, you guys make sure to watch her videos, man. She catches some big old fish. I had people ask me to go live that couldn't attend. I was tired from the concrete floor. Oh, really? Yeah, it's that place is pretty big. We were wanting to go there this year, but it just didn't work out financially. I'm the type where I want to have everything. I want to have all the money in advance because there's no telling, you know, what's going to happen, you know. There's no telling what could happen, and we just didn't have the money to do it. Here we go. We're going to switch colors up. Sometimes that's just the way it is. Mad Shad is nice. Yeah, that's a sweet color. I've been making that color for I'd say about 13 years maybe. In a color that we had, I'd say 13, maybe 12 years. And I haven't seen that many lures like it either, so I have not seen that many lures like it. Okay, and next color is going to be the Barbie doll. I can't remember what color goes with that. Fuchsia. We will have fuchsia back in stock here in another week or so. That's our fuchsia flashing. Okay, I need the neon pink. I don't like that feather. There we go. I got one I like. This is pretty much one of my recent favorite colors to tie. We've had this color on the website here for a few months. Has a lot of pink in it. Oh man. We do also make this one without eyes too. Just a real pretty lure. Oh yeah, you got that right. Just a really sharp color. Thank you everybody for coming in. Oh, thank you. And I think it's an excellent color, but it's not even in our top 20. This color here, I think it's an excellent color to fish with. I've caught a lot off this color here. We do have the Hailstorm on sale for $4.99 a pack, and also the Funky Monkey, $4.99 a pack. It doesn't matter what size you get, 32nd, 16th, or an 8th, all $4.99 a pack. Oh yeah, yeah. That's that. I've caught a bunch off that color too. I like that feather. We were at that tackle show a couple of weekends ago, and a fellow was selling his 3-pack of jigs for like $10 a pack. I thought, oh my goodness, that's a lot of money. I like the name, the Funky Monkey. Yeah, yeah. We don't offer it with eyes, but it's pretty cool. Pretty good lure. I've caught a bunch on at Claremore Lake, and Claremore Lake's not necessarily a really clear lake. I wouldn't really consider it a muddy lake either, but that's the color. That's a 1/8 ounce right there. And you can get your choice of a 32nd, 16th, or 1/8. And then that color there is awesome. That's a cool color there. I did a color that was pretty similar to that. We called it the Kingfisher because of the blue. And the only difference there was just a little bit different with the body. And had really good success with that one on Eufaula Lake, which is a really muddy lake. We used to have another color that was a Cinderella color, and a little bit different. It had like a purple body, and it had a chartreuse and pink tail. Hey there, Mason. This one here is the Hellstorm. Right there. That has that new shad, the bleeding shad body with that one right there. The new chenille that we sell. This one here, from what I understand, I mean, I've heard from a few people that live up north from us, and they use it for trout, and that's the Barbie doll here because it has a lot of pink in it. Uh-oh. I missed part of the tail. I never caught a trout. Hoping change that in a few weeks. Oh yeah, I caught a saltwater trout. They're pretty. The speckled trout. I've never caught a freshwater trout though. Oh, Dalton, thank you. Appreciate that. Hey there, Rudy. Thank you much. The chickens are doing good. I do appreciate it. This one here again, if you're joining in, it's called the Barbie doll. Hey, Joe the Fly Fisherman. These are mustad hooks. These are mustads. Welcome in too. We use a mustad sickle hook. We used to use eagle claws, and the eagle claws were having a little gap in the eyelet there. And, you know, and about, I don't know, about, oh, I'd say about 10 years ago, we were having issues because a lot of the fishermen were switching over to braid, the tournament anglers. And, with the braid being thinner than mono, the braid was sliding through, and people were setting the hook, and they were coming up with an empty line with just whatever knot they tied. And so I tried to get the problem fixed. We couldn't get it fixed. And then on top of that, we were having a bunch of hooks snap, and they knew they had the problem. Eagle Claw did, and so they just couldn't get it fixed. They had too many hooks out there on the market, and so we switched over to mustad, and we've never had any issues with mustad. We do get a few people that use our lures with fly rods. Not a whole lot, but we get a few. A lot of times they'll get the 1/64th or the 1/80th ounce jigs. They'll use those for their wet fly. I do tie some fly fishing flies. I tie little streamers and stuff. Let that taper off. When it gets wet, it's going to thin up quite a bit. It's going to have more of a pointy tail. I've had some people ask, why do you fluff it up and then you end up cutting it? And I'm like, I'm cutting at an angle because once it gets wet, it's going to trim down. It's going to get pointy and have a pointed tail. I've had some people they'll sit there and mock me about it. I'm like, man, we sell about 80 to 100,000 of these a year. We sell a bunch. I imagine if I was doing something wrong, we wouldn't be selling that many. The next size up from a 1/16 is a 1/8 ounce and a 1/4 ounce. This one, however, I think we only offer it with a 1/32, 16th, and a 1/8 ounce. But we do make them in 1/8 ounce with eyes and without eyes. Yeah, we make our lures in a 1/80th, a 64th, 32nd, 24th, 16th, 1/8, and a 1/4 ounce. We have 7 sizes. Hey there, Caden. You can heat them red hot to the point that your hook is red hot. Dip it in transmission oil and can be. Oh, I didn't know that. I don't know if I want to dip mine in transmission oil, but no, I don't heat them up super hot. I don't heat them up. You know, I only heat them up just enough to get the powder coat on there to stick. Oh man, oh that's no good. Ooh, ooh, I don't want to show that. I think I'm gonna need a Band-Aid on that. I just jabbed my hand on the on my twist tech machine that I use for making inline spinners. I have a set of jig heads. They're smaller than 1/8 and a hair bit bigger than a 16th. What is that? I cannot. Oh, that would be a. What size would that be? Oh, I don't know. I don't know what size that would be. Possibly tungsten. Could be. Could be. Heat treating hooks. Why not? Just go buy good hooks. Yeah. I mean, people do it different. People have a way of doing things different, and that's how they do things. 3/16 is bigger than an 1/8. 3/16 is almost a 1/4 ounce. So we would, let's see. Yeah, I need to go inside. Guys, I'm going to call that the day. I I got my grandson here anyway, so I need to bandage up my hand here. Oh man. Oh, I have this Twist Tech machine. It doesn't have a hook on there, but it has a sharp edge on there. And I just banged my hand. And I've had this Twist Tech machine here for 3 or 4 years. I've never it's a little cut, but it's bleeding. I don't want to bleed out. Find me in the shop with a little bitty cut on my hand. Oh, you have a good night. We'll catch you guys later. I'll be back in the morning somewhere. I'm gonna try to go on early. Yeah, yeah. And I'm still with my lady. Hey, I got a jig. I got a what was it? A rattle trap. I took my wife fishing to. It was one of our first times in Texas, and I went to cast back, and we were. I want. I don't. I don't know if we were on a little boat, but I went to cast back, and I got the rattle trap stuck in her hair. Oh my goodness, that would have been awful to get it on her face or something. Yeah, you guys have a good night. We'll catch you guys later again. If you haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe. I'm going to try to go live around somewhere between 7 to 7:30. We'll see if I get to do that. So you guys be good. Thanks again. You guys have a good night. Bye-bye.